Welcome back, Lelanders, to a new episode, Thanksgiving edition, Clone Evolution. No, glad to be back. Today was a little bit of a rough day. I don't know what it is. Thanksgiving's always a little bit rough, but made it through okay. Took a little bit of a spill when I was carrying my uncle and scraped up my arm. So if you're wondering why I'm cringing in pain throughout the episode, got a bit of a scrape. Every time I put it on the computer chair, it kills. But yeah, it's not that bad. Haven't got any bruising yet, so it should be okay. Although it does usually take me a week or two to bruise. Not sure why that is, but... Alright, so let's see what's new in Clone Evolution. Alright, let's do some refreshes. Oh yeah, that reminds me. See what happened with the Hunger Games. Haven't checked it out yet. Let's see, Hunger Games. Oh, it looks like the first battle is still going. Let's see how Collator's doing. Yes, Collator's won his first round. That's good news. Alright, so yeah, good luck to all the other competitors. We got Collator, we got Apostrophe Mark, Demir, Psychosis, Siffle, Spitfire, Strata HD, Chinese letters, or it could be Korean. User 420, Thala, Stephanie. I haven't seen Stephanie in there. Holy crap, she's at level 1. Incesta, Kirakoma, and Takahan, Tanista, Evenflow, Adam, Joey, period. Robin Wood, Ovender, Keck, Nivigato, and Shaken. And lastly, Nash, Woman, Regal, James Bond, One Punch Man, NPC, Wrecking Ball, and Subaru. Yeah, so good luck to all the competitors, but more than ever, we're cheering for Collator. Hopefully he can win. Yeah, so hope everyone else is having a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, and hope everyone has a good Indigenous People Day as well. Hey, Gusto, how's it going? I always kind of like Indigenous Day because I'm like, it's the one holiday where everyone can celebrate it except for one culture. Europeans are considered indigenous to nowhere. So it's always kind of interesting. I always like how world history says that. It's like Europeans' history is so forbidden. We're literally indigenous to nowhere. Not like I'm really a European. It's like my family hasn't been from Europe for generations. I think, what are we at, like the 5th generation Canadians? Still referred to as migrants, but can you imagine living in a country for 5 generations and you're still called a migrant? Alright, so yeah, I hope everyone's having a good weekend. I think the main reason I was down in the dumps today is I had to drain my pool, and I basically kept the water in it since summertime, hoping we could get one more swim, but it was just too damn cold. So yeah, no swimming for me today. Yeah, and draining the pool is kind of a sad day, because yeah, I know I'll be shoveling snow in no time. Right, so what I did is I cleared out some of the players that hadn't been in the game for like a month from my friends list, and added in some new ones. Let's see, we're at 18 of 20. Trying to add like level 3, 400 players. Oh, there's a good one. So if anyone else wants to join recently or around now, just let me know. Alright, so we got that person, 300. Tiger! Yeah, let's add Tiger. Alright, so hopefully that's enough to make it. Alright, so friends list, let's send everyone some flowers. Now I'll try to cheer up a little bit. Hey, Warzard the Board Time Lord, how's it going, man? Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. It's helping cheer me up already. Now our family got together for Thanksgiving last weekend for some unknown reason. My mom always watches the weather like 2-3 weeks in advance, and she's like, oh, we got to change everything. It's going to rain like 2 weeks from now. It's like, you know, the weather network has no idea. They're just making it up. And it turned out that, yeah, today was like the hottest, nicest day of the year. So really, we should have just had Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving Day, but oh well. That's what happens when you try to plan ahead. A lot of times it fails. That's my main excuse for winging everything and doing it at the last minute. Now, what did I do since yesterday? Oh yeah, I went through the game and I changed all my armor or chips, got them upgraded. So now we don't have any of those goddamn speed chips using up our room in our inventory. I know George was saying that speed chips are good, but really, most times when I go, the computer or the enemy always goes first every time. So it's like if I have those speed chips, it's not accomplishing anything. And yeah, those chips, they take up valuable space, right? Like you can only equip so many chips. So I'd much rather have like chips that do something useful rather than using one of the spots for something that never works. Sort of like people on welfare. No, I'm just kidding. I gotta stop making fun of the welfare. Our whole country is going on it, so... Now, I seen an ad today where Justin Trudeau is apparently promoting cryptocurrency as the way Canadians can try to earn a living from now on. He's like, yeah, just stay home. The government will give you like free checks for doing nothing. And he wants people to invest in cryptocurrencies. So I don't know if it was like an official ad or whatever, but I was like, dear God, is that what our country has come to? Oh yeah, it's so funny. All the people that drive cars, they're like bitching. They're like, oh my God, gas prices are like doubling. I'm like, yeah, there was only one leader that was against the carbon tax and he got last place. So that's what you get. It's like, you wanted to vote for like the leftist crazy lunatics that are going to destroy our country and give all our money to the environmentalist groups in like other countries. It's like, well, now you got what you wanted. You can pay double for gas. I shouldn't mock people because, man, I make a lot of dumb mistakes too. So, and really, voting has never worked in the history of democracy. So it's like, I don't understand why we keep thinking that we're going to vote a good leader in. It's never happened once yet. So. And who really wants a good leader anyways? At least when we have shitty leaders, we have stuff to complain about. If everything was going smoothly, it's like, wouldn't that be a nightmare? Alright. So yeah, so what are we going to work on today? I think, oh yeah, today's the day we'll have to do the arena battles, so we'll have to make sure we finish that. I'll try to make sure I actually get my hands on the gold chest and not just get rid of it. Oh yeah, where the hell, Genie? Where are you at, man? Now I'm glancing occasionally at the TV to see the score of the basketball game. It feels good. This is the first year that I've completely abandoned hockey. I really don't want anything to do with hockey anymore, even like deleting it all from my Facebook group. I can't stand hockey anymore. It's literally become figure skating. And I'm not a big figure skating fan. Occasionally I'll watch it on the Olympics if there's like some really hot, talented babes that are like doing amazing routines, but I'm not into like figure skating, watching it 2 to 3 hours a day. Fuck that shit. I got better things I can do with my life than watch that. Like play Clone Evolution. Oh, Warzard was saying he watched the Amico video. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm surprised. My Amico video has almost defeated my last travel vlog video, like in views and likes, so seems like the Amico content is pretty intense. Now I'm hoping that the Amico games arrive. Oh yeah, and did anyone hear the big flaw with the Amico games? Actually, there's two things I heard about the Amico games. There's one horrible flaw and one amazing like detail that's good. So what should we do first? Let's go with the amazing part. What Tommy Tellerico did with his Amico games, at first I thought it was just all like a scam to make money, but eventually I realized that he has one good feature about the Amico games. It's like when you buy an Amico game online, you know when you do digital downloads? Normally when that game gets digitally downloaded to your console, it's just a copy of the game and you can never actually sell it to other people. So that's one of the big knocks with digital downloads. But what Tommy did is he made the Amico games, like the digital downloads, an NFT. And if anyone's not sure what that is, it basically means that it's like a cloud-based game, but you can sell ownership. So it's like once you download a game and you put it on your console, well, I don't think he keeps saying you can put it on your console, but I'd have to believe that when I see it. Not to say that like almost everything else he said turned out to be a lie about the console so far, or not really a lie, but he changed his mind or whatever. So anyways, I think that was neat. Like once you buy a digital game, you can actually still sell it to other people. So I thought that was a really neat feature, because that's actually how I got a really good deal on my Xbox 360. The guy downloaded 20 full version games to the console's hard drive, and then he sold it to me. So now it's like I got all 20 of these games. And I was thinking, in his sake, it would have been neat if he could have sold the games from his hard drive instead of like having to give them away. Now in practicality, will people actually sell the games to each other? I don't know. And what is going to happen with the value of these games? Are they going to go up, down? Like, that's a weird thing. Like, if you're going to sell your used game and you have the file, will you be able to determine the price? Or will it be like cryptocurrencies, where it's like whatever price you set, usually you have to set it for a price that people actually pay, because they'll see a list of how much other people are selling a Bitcoin for. So you see the list and you're like, oh, I can list it high, I can list it low, and depending where I list it, it'll determine if someone buys it or not. So I thought that's an amazing feature. But the only downfall that a lot of people, well, not a lot, a few people started pointing it out in the chat, I think I covered it a little bit yesterday, was the game in the cartridge, like the box, looks like a cartridge, but it's a RFID card. And when you put it near the console, it'll scan the game onto the console. So what some people realized is just the same thing that happens with this. This is the Presto card. It's the same technology that we use for the public transit in Toronto. So what the problem with this is sometimes people will like take it out of their wallet, scan the machine, and then they get on the train. But say you're like in Toronto and you just happen to be walking past the subway station, and you don't even want to get on the subway, or you don't want to get on the train, or you don't want to get on anything, and you just happen to walk by the machine, it'll scan from like a few feet away. So it's like you could just have your wallet in your pocket, not even take the card out, and you'll walk past and you'll get billed for riding the train, even though you didn't realize. It's like you didn't take it out of your pocket, you didn't scan it, just because it only has to come within a few feet of it. So I thought that was a weird feature with the Amico games, as people pointed out. When you buy an Amico game, you could literally keep the game in the box, just scan the box near the console, because you don't actually have to take it out, and then, I don't know, then the game's on your console, and you have the box still unopened. So I don't know if you could return that box still unopened, or if you could sell it to another person. The other person would be like, hey, look at this game box, it's unopened. And they don't even know that you've already scanned it, right? So I don't know, maybe there's some sort of weird feature where Tommy realized that would be an issue. So there could be like a code inside of the box, so you actually have to open it up, read the code, and scan it. I don't know how that's going to work. So yeah, I checked, Tommy responded to a few people about buying the games. That was pretty cool. Oh fuck, my team's getting killed. Well, who are we fighting already? Oh my god, a 3-star Bifel? Fuck man, we're dead already in this level. That sucks. Who can we use to fight Bifel? Let's try Monk, see if he can take him out. So I don't know, yeah, hopefully Tommy figures that out and he can like sort out the details, because that is, I think the only way he could do it is maybe put like a sleeve over the game, or the cartridge, or the RFID card, so that unless you take it out of the sleeve, you couldn't actually scan it on anything. That'd be kind of neat. So who knows, maybe those like 6,000 of each game will actually be worth something, or they might just crash in value. But either way, I'll probably keep them on my shelf as a collector item for a while. And what a stupid purchase when I think about it, because god, I really had so many other things that I wanted to buy to get the show going. Like I wanted to get that embroidery machine. So I really should have bought the embroidery machine instead. But oh well. Can't help it. Sometimes in life you make dumb mistakes. Or every day in life. No, I was kind of a little bit pissed off today too, because one of my best plants that I haven't harvested yet, the buds were starting to grow really nice, and I noticed that some of the leaves were wilting, so I cut off a bud and examined to see what was wrong, and the buds are all rotted on the inside. So they look nice like buds on the outside, but you break it open, it's all rotted and ruined. So pretty much my entire crop this year for growing weed was a write-off. I grew nothing but garbage. And I spent about, I don't know, $1,500 growing garbage. So that every year in Canada since weed legalization, I realize that every time I grow weed, I just go further and further and further in the hole. And I'm always like, oh, maybe this year the harvest will work out. Maybe this year. And I just got to realize, throw in the towel, man. Stop growing weed. It's like I keep losing money like big time every time I grow it. Either it gets damaged by bugs, or it'll get like the weed just goes rotten or whatever it is. But growing weed is super expensive, and unless it works, you just flushed your whole summer down the drain. Like hours each day you have to spend tending these plants. It's kind of like farmers, right? Like farmers got a hell of a job, and that's why like it's never worth it to actually grow your own food. It's better off just to pay a farmer to do it, so that they can take all the risk and you can just enjoy your life, not have to waste it trying to grow food that's just going to fail. So, oh well, I hope other people have better luck growing weed, but it's definitely not my thing. I think, yeah, what is it, 3 years? I spent $1,500, like $1,500, and every year it's been a write-off or everything didn't work. So I've pretty much lost close to like $4,000 growing weed. What a fucking waste of money. Especially when you compare, I could have just bought the weed online and it would have been way cheaper. Oh well. Dumb. See, there you go, kids. It's better off don't waste your life with weed in the first place. You'll end up trying to grow it, waste all your time and money. Now, I was kind of thinking, like, today that would have been nice just to, like, smoke a joint because I was so stressed out, but yeah, I'm still going to wait. And I'm starting to realize, too, that weed is pretty bad in a lot of ways, that I keep looking at it as, like, a crutch to get through bad times, but I should really just man up and try to get through them on my own, instead of always looking for a crutch. No, and I watched some of the reviews of the big fights on the weekend, the big boxing match. There was a boxing fan who actually tuned into the show and had some really good comments, so that was nice. Right, so I'm gonna have to... Fuck, man. I gotta level someone up and everyone's already at full. Figured that would happen. Oh well, I'll just waste the levels and give them to someone stupid because I don't even care at this point. Who wants some stupid levels? Do you? Alright. I don't know, for me, I would like to level up my other red heroes, but just the fact that I have to unlink them from the Darwin Center, change all their armor, change all their chips, change it all back, I'm like, just fuck it, man. I don't even care about leveling them up. I'd rather just flush the levels down the toilet. That's really what I've realized in this game. A lot of the new features they've added are so annoying, I don't even want to do them. I'd rather just lose the experience. So I don't know, hopefully the game can find some way to make that a little bit more fun. Stop all those restrictions for when you link someone in the Darwin lab. Oh, again they did it. Looked like it was going to land on them. Piece of shit. At least just go way past it so it's not a big tease. There we go. I just noticed I missed cashing in on the last event. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's the one thing that really sucks about these things, is they really should I don't know, send you an email or something and be like, hey man, you better cash these in quick or you're gonna lose all your rewards. Who knows, maybe flowers will be a currency again in the future, but I doubt it. The game's really good at that. They give you some items and then they just fuck you over. Can't use them ever again. Like really, I should go through these and sell all the St. Patrick's Day stuff because we'll never be able to use that again. What else should I sell? If anyone can make a list of items they see that I should sell, could put it in the Discord, that'd be a great help. I'm thinking I should probably sell these. Sell these. What is this? Yeah, sell that. I really wish it would tell you too. It's like these items will never be usable in the game again. That's what it should say in the description. So you'd be like, oh, I can sell it. I know for sure that it'll never be used in the game again. But now without that sort of warning, I just look at these and I'm like, oh, maybe I should keep them because like, should I not for sale? Okay, so if these aren't for sale, hopefully that means that they'll be used again. Maybe that's how you determine. Can you believe how many remote dice I saved and then they just never reused the same dice? Oh, what a piss off. Oh well. Can't win them all. My case, none of them. Alright, let's get the tavern tasks out of the way. Oh yeah! Check this out. All garbage. Except for this one, it's just semi-garbage. Alright, let's do a refresh. See what they give us. Ooh, they actually gave us a good one. It's fucking rare as hell. Alright, who else should we send with them? Holy shit, yeah, they gave us a lot of purple jewels. That's nice for a change. As you can see, I'm trying to build up my purple jewels, so it's nice to get a bunch more. Yeah, I think the one thing that's really kind of bringing me down lately too is the online dating. Because I know like I've got an online dating profile filled with women that all want to go out with me. And I just have no time at all. And I used to like the lockdown in a way because I could always blame it. I'm like, oh, I don't have time because of the lockdown. But now that the lockdowns are, well, I shouldn't say the lockdowns are over. For me, actually, all the lockdowns just keep getting more and more strict because I haven't taken this yet. I have 4 of my 30 human rights left. So it's kind of neat. Like a lot of times people are like, oh, you still got your human rights. And I'm like, yeah, I still do. I still got 4 of 30. Alright. Can we beat this team? A level 2 Bifel? I don't know, right? If I had to guess, we're going to lose to that team. So maybe we'll let someone else on our team try them. Or should we try to beat the level 2 Bifel? Does anyone got an idea? Should we try him? I'm pretty sure just a level 2 Bifel on his own we can't beat. Well, let's try it anyways, eh? Can't be such a sissy. Let's try to actually win for a change. Alright, let's give her a go. Hey Kira, how's it going? I'm doing a little bit down in the dumps today, but now that I'm playing Clone Evolution, so many people join the chat. It's actually helping cheer me up. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, maybe I should just not stream today because I'm so down in the dumps. But then I was thinking, no, if I do the stream, like usually it cheers me up. So why not do a stream? Oh, fuck, man. My whole team's dead. You fucking sons of bitches. Here I said this was going to cheer me up. How the fuck did my whole team die? Didn't Genie do anything? Like, what a piece of garbage, man. I really got to stop using Genie, man. He's like so weak. He doesn't help my team at all. If anything, I keep finding that I can swap Genie out and put Monk in, and Monk actually does a lot better for my team. I think what it is because Genie offers this shield But I really don't need the shield because what's her name? Freya. She can usually heal fast enough that I don't even need the shield. So if I don't need the shield, then it's kind of like useless to even bring them. Oh well. Now I'll try to look at some more positive things. So yeah, like today I ordered the gym mat. So hopefully when the gym mat arrives, I can start doing my ab exercises. And yeah, that should help cheer me up. And it should help me quit smoking. Because what I'll do is every time I get jonesing for a cigarette, I'll just do 100 sit-ups. And then I'll be like, man, that'll be like a good alternative. Because a lot of times I'm always like bored when I go to have a cigarette or jonesing for it. And it's like, hey, if I can find something good to substitute it with. That's what I noticed about Sober October. I always substitute, but I end up substituting with something worse. Like when I quit weed, I substituted with booze. And then when I quit smoking or drinking booze, then I substituted with cigarettes. So it's like now I have to try to substitute the cigarettes with something, and I should really substitute it with something that's good, not like something bad. That'd be nice. So that's my new goal. So I'm going to switch to sit-ups instead of cigarettes, and hopefully that'll help. Yeah, let's see. How far along are we? Today's the 11th. Wow. Yeah, I got so much more I want to finish by the end of October, so that's what's making it go by extra quick. I'm like trying to race to get stuff done and before Sober October is over, so it's making it seem like the month is like even going faster. Now, I haven't really decided if I'm going to push it for another month and do 3 months with no weed. I probably will, because man, the way weed's been like destroying my life, even when I'm not smoking it, just the growing part of it's like destroying my life. So I'm like, dear God. It's like weed is one of those things, as much as it's got some things I like about it, it's got fucking phone books of disadvantages that I can't stand. Yeah, and who knows? We'll see what the ab exercises. Maybe that'll be a good substitute, and then I won't even be jonesing for cigarettes, and we can do a whole nother month. Yeah, it's crazy how fast 3 months goes by, right? Like you say, oh, 3 months, that doesn't sound like very long. But then when you think about it, that's fucking quarter of the year. So it's like, yeah, 1/4 of the year, that's a pretty big amount of time. Oh yeah, she's useless, so let's put her in. Yeah, so how's everyone else doing in the chat? Kira, how's it going? Warzard, Augusto. Hope everyone's having a good Thanksgiving or happy Indigenous People Day. Now, I found it funny that Indigenous people landed right on our Thanksgiving this year. So it's like you get everyone mocking European culture. And I always wonder about that too. It's like, what happens if Europeans weren't the first to arrive in North America? What happens if it was, say, like, I don't know, the Chinese? It's like, would they have saved everyone's culture and like helped everyone learn to read? Or would the Chinese have treated everyone like they did Tibet and just slaughter them, right? I know it's not the greatest that Europeans came to North America, but when you look at a lot of what Europeans did when they got here, brought medicine, created the best fucking country in the whole world. It's like, yeah, I don't think it was all bad. Oh yeah, and did anyone hear the new news about Superman? And I think DC Comics is really like looking to like do everything the opposite of what used to be good. And now they started to turn the characters, what is it, bisexual. So what is it, Superman's son now has a boyfriend in the comic. Not there's anything wrong with that, but it does seem like they're really pushing the bisexual stuff on everyone. Because I even have a few gay friends that are like, man, the way gayness keeps going like mainstream makes them want to become like straight. Because they all of a sudden realize that the reason they were being gay was to go against the grain. So if everyone's cool with being gay, then all of a sudden it's not against the grain anymore, and they have to find something else to be risque about. And I was thinking, wow, that's pretty wild. Kind of reminds me of like the dating app, what is it, Ashley Madison? where it's a whole bunch of like men and women that will only date you as long as you're married so that they can cheat. It's like they're getting their knocks off on trying to cheat and break up families and marriages. It's kind of weird, right? Everyone's like trying to go so against the grain that's where they get their pleasure from, is just perverting everything. And to each their own. I hope I never reach that point. Man. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I guess destroying families is perfectly okay now. Yeah, alright, victory. Now I tried to figure what big action we got today. Oh yeah, it's the arena battle. I'll keep forgetting. I think someone helped me reach 1800 points, so if that was like, what's her name, Miss Lego? That'd be cool. Thanks a lot, Miss Lego. Or if it was somebody else, thanks a lot. Now, I haven't really got into reading comics since I was in like elementary school, so it's been a while since I read comics. To be honest, I actually like comics. I don't know why I ever stopped reading them. Probably because I got carried away with partying too much. Oh yeah, I got some good news. When I went and checked my garden today, the stevia almost didn't grow at all. I was thinking it was so weird. When I grew it indoors, it grew huge, like a massive bush. But when I grew it outside, it barely grew at all. Like maybe like 5 or 6 leaves, maybe like an inch or two tall. I was like, dear God, that was like the most pathetic growth I've ever seen. But all my garlic, it all died. I was like, oh shit, all my garlic died. And then I was like, man, hopefully something would survive. And when I was checking the garden today, some of the garlic actually did rebound. So I think what it was is maybe it was just too much water this year. In Canada, we broke records again for having like the coldest and wettest summer. So I was like, wow, that's probably not a good combination for growing onions and garlic. They probably wanted drier soil conditions. Yeah, and the freaking squirrels and raccoons, they ate all my potatoes, so none of the potatoes I grew survived. All my chives died. All my onions died. The garlic, at least it survived. Well, I shouldn't say it survived. It like died off, and then it rebounded back. So, wasn't all bad. All my weed died. Or went moldy. Now, maybe next year I'm going to do the greenhouse for my garden of vegetables so that the frickin' animals will stop eating it unless I can get into my greenhouse. I swear, our yard has so many animals now, it's ridiculous. Frickin' I even seen groundhogs in the goddamn backyard. Foxes, skunks, raccoons, squirrels, chipmunks. It's like, man, it's like a frickin' zoo out there. Now, instead of bitching about the animals killing and destroying my garden, I'm going to have to set up my security camera on them so that I can maybe at least put the footage of them destroying my garden on YouTube, and maybe I'll get some views that way. So I'll be like, it's not so bad. So that's the one thing in life, if everything's going wrong, like life keeps handing you lemons, that's when you break out the tequila, right? I like that saying because, yeah, I could get drunk a lot with the way my life goes. Now, I shouldn't be complaining, too, because my aunt and uncle were visiting today for Thanksgiving. Well, my uncle lives here, but my aunt came over to visit. And when she came over to say hi to him, he wasn't really responsive. So it was kind of sad, right? When someone comes over to visit you and they can't even really see or communicate with you. So, yeah, that was really sad. But yeah, that's I got to figure life is really a cycle. We always try to focus on the best parts of life, and we don't realize that life is like a giant circle where it has good parts and bad parts, and you kind of embrace all of it because it's not always going to be good. Alright, look how many points we're at. Still over 1800. That's good. That's why I think we get down in the dumps so much in our society, is we don't accept that fact. We always try to hide from it. We're always like, yeah, life is always going to be perfect. It's always going to be perfect. And then when it's not perfect, it sort of hits you and you're like, oh, fuck, man. But really, we should be expecting it. We're like, yeah, life is going to be a circle. There's going to be good times and bad times. So when the bad times come, it's not like such a kick in the teeth. Hey, look at, there's Regal. How's it going, Regal? Definitely not going to fight Regal because we want to progress. Oh, Feminizer was there. We could have fought him. Or Fezmeister. Now, I like some of the ideas that Regal had about taking our team and consuming more of the heroes. The only concern I have with that is I need a team of like all reds in order to have 3 teams of all reds, so I'm not really at the point where I can just like consume everyone because I hardly have any reds. Alright, if anyone else needs help in the arena, just let me know in the chat. Right, so Warzard says he's not doing bad today too. That's good. Did you have a big turkey dinner? Or probably not if you're not in Canada. Maybe that's what makes me sad too, is turkeys are my favorite bird. So today is basically like my favorite bird killing day. I don't know, the first time I ever met turkeys like in the wild, I was so shocked that that's what a turkey looks like. I was like, oh my god, is that what a wild turkey looks like? And there was a huge pack of them too, so it was like, or a flock, whatever you call it. Goggle. Yeah, I've never seen a more fascinating looking bird, especially so close up. Sort of like a giant ostrich. Or not a giant, small ostrich. What always baffled me too is when I seen those turkeys, I'm like, how the hell do those birds survive the winter? They must have some sort of skill where they can dig through the ice and snow and then get like grubs or worms out of the ground. That's the only thing I'm thinking. It's like, how the hell would they find food in the winter? Out of like fucking 9 months of the year too. Yeah, turkeys get huge, especially the wild ones. Like I saw some of the 40-pound ones and I was like, holy fuck man, a 40-pound bird? That's like a pretty damn big bird. It's Big Bird from Sesame Street. Here, let me check. How are we losing? Oh, it's a fucking double star Alice. Can you believe that? A 2-star Alice is enough to just destroy my team? Let's try it and see if we can actually beat her. We'll bring in Monk. Did you need something? Alright. Yeah, I don't know, like, man, what can we do differently to beat Alice? I find it interesting how she doesn't even take damage when I hit her. It's like, what the hell's going on? Are we that weak we can't even hit her? Or we just miss every time too? Ah, fuck this shit. God, that's so annoying. I know, people are like, level up Alice to 2-star. I'm like, yeah, I can see why. She's like fucking invincible. My whole team can't even kill her. Oh, another 2-star Alice. Should have guessed. Oh, another 2-star Alice. Why am I not surprised? Alright, so let's play the Feminizer again, and this time we'll bring Bajini back. Who is my best red hero? I think Suzo by a long shot. I wanted Tengu to be the best, but man, I can't stand Tengu. Like, if someone told me to consume Tengu for some reason, I would consume him tomorrow. It's like, I fucking can't stand him. His defense is pretty much the only thing that's good. Sometimes he can dodge attacks. He never kills anyone with his attacks. His, what is it? His magic that, what does it cause? Like, what did they call that again? Like, forget whatever it's called, but whatever that magic does, it doesn't affect the enemy at all. So I'm like, why the hell does his magic do nothing against people? And what really let me down with Tengu is I already got him up to 2 stars. So I figured that would have make him stronger or do something, but no, still not. Yeah, so if I could go back in time and just avoid Tengu with like the plague, I would never make him. He's so annoying. I know some people will say that Alice is my best hero, but right now she's pretty useless as well. Maybe once I get her up to 2 red stars that will change. But as you can see, she doesn't hit anyone with any decent amount of damage. The only thing she does is just take hits and then do nothing. It's nice how many hits she can take, you gotta give her that, but still, I'd like to have a hero that actually does something. Yeah, so that's all I'll be happy, is one day I can get a red hero on my team that's actually doing something. I'd say Freya's maybe my second favorite, because she actually does heal people. She was a decent upgrade to Jane Austen. Like, just going back into the old days where I had gold heroes, there's so many gold heroes I liked better. I loved, who was it, Samson. I loved Jane Austen. I loved the Wright brothers. Even Budokai was pretty nice for a while. What is going on here? Oh yeah, I forgot to put it on auto battle. Joker. Let's try beating the Joker. Yeah, that's the thing with this game. The Clone Lab or wherever you get heroes from, as soon as you need that hero, that's when you can guarantee you'll never get them. It's like that's what they program into the game. So if you don't need a hero, they'll just keep giving them and giving them and giving them. But as soon as you need one, they'll be like, oh, can't give you that one anymore. I think that's part of the deposit feature of the game. They really want you to deposit, so they're like, hey, if you come to a point where you need a hero, they're not giving it to you. They'll make sure, like, everything they can do to stop it. Which, for business practices, that is a good idea, right? Like, try to force players to deposit. Like, oh, you need that hero, do you? It's like, you better deposit. Hey, Genie Beanie, see if we can beat her. Or Jelly Beanie. Oh god, we're not beating her. Trying to find someone like my own level. It's like everyone I go to battle is always like 300 and something. It's so annoying. Now at least my team's doing pretty good tonight. Oh yes, Feminizer's back. Yeah, what was I looking at? Some of the old TV shows that are doing a reboot. They might try to make a reboot of, what is it, Quantum Leap? I don't know if anyone ever watched that show in the old days, but man, was that a good show. So if they bring that one back, I'd be tempted to start watching TV again. I really got to get caught up on the X-Files, because the X-Files came back and I watched a little bit of it when it first aired, but then I stopped watching it. I know for me, it's like I've got no one to watch TV with, and I find watching TV alone, I usually just fall asleep. So even if it's like my favorite show, if I try to watch TV alone, there's not really a chance. I'll just fall asleep. That's what I figure too. Once I become a senior and I'm like in an old folks home, if that ever occurs, then, well, not the senior. Well, I guess could be that too. Yeah, but that's when I'll get caught up on playing video games. That's when I'll get caught up on watching TV. No, the Stargate show is supposed to come back, made by Amazon, and if that comes back, then yeah. Then I'll probably be hooked on TV again. Because I don't know, Stargate was one of those series I really liked, all up until the last one. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Only like SG-1. I didn't really like Atlantis, and I didn't like the other one, but if they can make it anything like SG-1, yeah, I'll definitely be hooked on watching it. No, at one of the conventions I went to, I got to meet Richard Dean Anderson, or hear him do a speech, question and answer. Man, was he ever a good guy. Really funny, a lot of really smart things he said too. Like someone asked him if he believes in aliens, and you know what his response was? He's like, I'm not sure that I believe in aliens. But what he does believe in, he said he believes in Area 51. So I don't know what he meant by that, if he's trying to hint that Area 51's got some weird stuff going on, but yeah, that was pretty cool how he said that. And I never knew that Richard Dean Anderson used to be a really good hockey player, but he dropped out of hockey and became an actor because he blew out his knee. So he's got a bad knee, couldn't play hockey anymore, became an actor instead. Rest is history. So that's why I kind of look at life. I'm like, hey, some sort of disaster happens and it puts you on a different path in life. Same thing about the bad things that happen and breaking out the tequila. Sometimes you just got to roll with it, use the cards that you're dealt, and you try to make the best of it. Boy, did that ever work out good for him. Yeah. Okay, so we can beat Joker 83. Oh, we're getting close. I keep getting tempted to play that Jelly Beanie, but that's not going to work. Ah, fuck. Knew I shouldn't have tried that one. There she is, Joker 83. I could have just kept playing her and made it to 2000. Dum-de-dum-dum. Ooh, 1940. We're getting closer. 1950. Oh, there was Tanista. Joker 83. Oh, there was Miss Lego. I wonder if that's the same Tanista that we chat with occasionally. That'd be cool. Now, I like it when people use the same name across a whole bunch of stuff because, man, when people change their name all the time, they're always like, oh, how come you can't keep track of me? It's like, I don't know, because you have like 10 different names. It's like, I struggle with keeping track of one name. If you have 10 names, good luck. I will not remember you. Now, it's funny that I started to see like Facebook acknowledging how bad the Nobel Peace Prize is. They started like getting the people and putting their accomplishments of like when they won the Peace Prize and what they did. I was like, dear God, it's like always warmongers that win it. Like people that bomb the shit out of other countries, they usually always win the Peace Prize. So I was like, what the hell is this Peace Prize? Is it like a joke that they like do the opposite and they're like, aha, let's give the Peace Prize to someone who's a warmonger and bombs the shit out of people. Holy fuck, how did we lose to that team? You gotta be fucking shitting me. There's no way. Damn, that sucked. Oh, we just lost to Joker? Oh my god. What the hell is going on? We got so close to the 2000 and then we tanked. Fuck. Yeah, what other news did I see today? Rich from Review Tech was doing an interesting story about the Nintendo Switch. He was saying that he was reading an article about the Nintendo Switch drift problem with the controllers. Fuck, we're just dropping lower and lower now. And yeah, he's like, yeah, the Nintendo drift problem, they talked to Nintendo about it, like this reporter did a whole interview, and they said there's actually no way to fix it. They said what the problem is that if you keep using the controller, just regular use breaks it. And there's nothing they can do to stop it. I was like, what the hell's the problem, man? Like, we had analogs on PlayStation controllers, PlayStation 2, even PS3, and there was no issues ever with drift. So I don't understand, like, how did analog controller technology change so much that they can't even do it anymore? It's so fucked up. So yeah, he was talking about, so it's not such a bad problem if you have like the Nintendo Switch where the controllers detach. Because like, oh, your controller's busted, you can just detach it and then put a new one on, right? But he's like, the real downfall is if you buy, what is it, the Switch Lite, and the controllers are built into it. So they said, yeah, the Switch Lite, it literally has a very short lifespan. Because you buy the controller and once it's broken, it's attached to the console. So you literally have to throw your Switch in the garbage or just stop using the analog. I was like, wow, that's a pretty fucked up problem. That always reminds me about the whole opposite prophecy. Nintendo used to make indestructible products where it would survive house fires and everything. It was always known for like the highest quality, never breaking. And now literally it's done the complete opposite flip. Where if you buy a Nintendo product, it's like gonna break really soon and you'll have to replace it. Which kind of makes sense for them business wise, because you can just imagine when their products never broke, it would just kill sales. Because people would buy it once and then they'd never have to buy it again. But this way they can just keep selling the same person a Switch like every 3-4 years. And it was funny when he was talking about that, he never really mentioned that, like, the OLED problems. So when Nintendo Switch comes out with that OLED model, I'm pretty sure, hey, the best idiot is here. And he says that he's back after so long. That's cool. Where were you? Or who were you? I don't remember best idiot. It's another person who changes their name. Oh, maybe it's Kim Jong. Yeah, welcome back, man. The NES was broken out of the box. Yeah, let's remind me. What was the problem with the NES? Oh yeah, you had to like blow the cartridges. But didn't they always still work though? That's how I remember. Yeah, when we were kids and you got the Nintendo Entertainment System, like the NES, eventually the cartridges would start to act up, but you could like blow on it and then put it in the console and it would work. And then Nintendo always said that was a rumor, that never actually fixed the cartridges, but I don't know, like when we were kids, it worked every time for us, so. I think what it was is the NES too, when I started buying it, was when it first came out, like the 1980s or whatever. So yeah, like that was when it was like brand new. Maybe as Nintendo's aged like 10 or 20 years, they stopped working as good. And then eventually they made a top-loading design, but I've never even seen the top-loading design. So I didn't really know anyone that had one. I watched a documentary about that too, and they were saying that Nintendo wanted to make their video game console look nothing like a video game. So that's why they designed that like tray that goes up and down. They were trying to make it look more like a VCR so that people wouldn't confuse it and be like, oh, I'm just buying another crappy video game again. Yeah, so Warzard says the top-loading NESs, they work all the time. Yeah, that's what I figured. But I seen someone too was showing that if you had those cartridges that you had to blow on to get them to work, get your mind out of the gutter, is a lot of people would like clean the cartridge, like what do they call it, rubbing alcohol or something. And then yeah, well, I shouldn't recommend rubbing alcohol, I can't remember, whatever they used to clean it. And then they showed that you didn't have to blow the cartridge anymore once you cleaned it. Man, there's like no one I can beat here. This is really annoying. God, everyone's like over 300. Alright, Augusto's saying Sekhmet and King of the Sea must attack before Suzo in the dungeon. Yeah, because once Suzo goes, the entire team dies that you're fighting. That's what I was thinking. If I had 2 Suzos, I would literally be unstoppable. Like, I would just kill everyone the first turn. No matter what. So I'd be like, what the hell, man? Why am I even considering getting other heroes? I should really just get 2 Suzos. Yeah, a 2-star Sekhmet is enough to beat me. You gotta be shitting me. That's fucking hilarious. Al is 2 stars, enough to beat me. Alright, well, let's go and do some other stuff and we'll come back. I used to be able to beat Doctor Strange. Why am I not able to beat him anymore? Let's try taking out Genie, put in Monk, and see if that actually affects it. Yeah, that's what my brother does sometimes. When his, like, electronics aren't working, like for his trailer or his plow. He'll just, like, wet the connectors, and once they're wet, they actually make a better connection and work. I was like, that just seems the opposite of what you should do to fix electronics, right? It's like, let's try wetting them. Yeah, I was wondering, like, how the hell are we dying in this battle? Oh, that's how. He stops us from being able to heal. Now I'm tempted, maybe one of the... Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We're getting really close to making a new red hero. All we need is a Peaceman. If we can get one Peaceman... If I didn't burn that other Peaceman, we would have an extra red right now. Fucking annoying. That was before I learned the gold star trick and how to make sun heroes fast. Thank God we figured that out, so I'd never have to worry about running out of sun stars again. I shouldn't say ever again, because we'll probably burn through them all and need more, but yeah, that'll be sweet. Yeah, I got some good news slash bad news for my whole stomach situation. I did cancel the colonoscopy, which is probably a bad idea. I had to wait 6 months to get the appointment. But the main reason I canceled it is because, yeah, the hospitals are super short-staffed now. In my country or province, they started firing all the hospital staff, like all the nurses and doctors they can, to try to exaggerate how bad the pandemic is. By like forcing them to either take this or be fired. So a lot of them are just all fired now. So yeah, I was thinking I probably shouldn't go for it because of that situation, and because I've been doing the hemorrhoid treatment and it worked. So I've like got my stomach back to normal. Well, I shouldn't say normal. If I do any eating of the foods that aggravate hemorrhoids, it comes right back. So yeah, I just gotta probably keep eating whole grains, stay away from the milk, and then I'm like back to normal digestion. So, I don't know. I guess maybe in the future, once the pandemic's over, then I might try going for the colonoscopy to see if they can speed up the healing of the hemorrhoids, but I don't know. I was checking into colonoscopies because I know my brother started giving me health advice. He's like, oh, there's no risk involved going for a colonoscopy. So then I went and looked at the risks to see what there is, and there's shitloads of risks. There's like people that die from colonoscopies. So I'm like, holy fuck, man, now I really gotta learn not to take medical advice from just family and friends. A lot of them have no idea what they're talking about, and they start offering advice. I know I'm one to talk because I'm always not really offering advice, but talking about it. Yeah, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that if I just keep eating the diet that gets rid of hemorrhoids, then yeah, that'll be good. I can just get rid of them. Hopefully one day I'll be able to go back to drinking milk, because I love drinking milk. It really sucks not to be able to drink milk, but hey, if it means either shitting blood or drinking milk, I'll just like stop drinking the milk, right? And I think what it is could make it worse too, is I'm highly allergic to supplements. And they force farmers to add supplements to milk in Canada. So if you're allergic to supplements and then you try drinking the milk, you get a bad reaction because you're fucking allergic to the supplements. And then the only way you can avoid that is if you get like raw milk or like unpasteurized straight from the farmer, and then they make that illegal. So it's like, what the fuck, right? Like they're literally trying to stop you from getting healthy any way they can. It's really quite annoying. That's why in a lot of cases I don't trust doctors and medical officials at all. As soon as they tell me something, I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm doing the opposite. I know it's not a good advice because I'll probably get a lot of people hurt, but that's just how I roll. Oh god, we can't beat them? What the fuck? This is so annoying. There's like 2 heroes and we can't beat them. Yeah, who knows? Like, hopefully if I just stop drinking milk for, I don't know, like 2-3 months, maybe longer, then I can try a little bit and see if that'll do the trick. Oh, I fucking should have known. Taking Genie out was gonna kill me. Alright, so if Monk wasn't able to beat him, let's try, not Genie. Let's try Sea King, see if that does the trick. Because Sea King hits harder and harder each time, and if he survives longer than Monk, that should be enough to beat it. Oh my god, even Sea King died. What the fuck is that shit, man? Oh, at least we got the victory. So Sea King did the shit. Good for you, Sea King. Good for you. Let's try the quick battle, see if we can win automatically. Yes! That's good. See, Duplo Lego is right. Sea King kicks ass. We can swap him out. Oh, fuck, I jinxed it. I knew it was like, man, if I keep talking about it, I'm gonna jinx it. Alright, let's try Sea King out, him in. Come on, we can do it. We can do it! Yes! Woohoo! Woohoo! Alright, there we go. Good interior. Good interior looks beatable. Let's check. Oh, fuck. It's that double star segment. I can't believe a 2-star segment is enough to kill me. That's really annoying. Yes! Oh my god, 1 away. You son of a whore! Not that there's anything wrong with that. Who doesn't love whores every now and again? Do. Doctor Strange. Come on, this could be it. Let's check. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, Sea King's the one we need to beat him. Alright, let's try it. Come on, victory. No! Come on, this game was supposed to make me happy today. Happy. Come on. Oh my god, back-to-back losses. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Oh well, let's try Joker. Yes. I still can't believe we finished 1 point away from winning. Like, how fucking cheesy was that? 1 point? You gotta be kidding. You can't even get any closer if you tried. Unless there's a 0.5 points. Yeah. Yes! We did it. Finally. Alright, thank you everyone who was helping with that. We're good to go. We got the 2000. We got another useless fucking speed chip, but we got the 50 purples, which will probably be useless. We still got a whole bunch of victories to get, so what I'll do is... what should we do? I guess what we could do is just quickly press the button, and if we win or lose, it won't matter. Because, yeah. Oh god. Alright, so yeah, let's try it. Yeah, because if we lose a whole bunch in a row, they'll just lower our points down enough. So we're helping Jelly Beanie. Remember that, Jelly. You owe us one. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, and then if we win, we win. So I'll just keep rapidly pressing it, and hopefully we'll finish her quick. Alright, so Best Idiot wants to know, how do I make the sun stars quick? We just did 2 back-to-back episodes about it. Oh, and Warzard the Board Sunlord, he wants to know too. Alright, so we'll press this a couple more times quick, and then we'll explain how to do it. Yeah, because I kept getting screwed. I'm like, fuck man, I don't have any purple sun star heroes. How the hell am I going to get these rewards? Because a lot of cases you need them to do the exchange. And yeah, I missed out on the exchange because I didn't have any. And I was like, fuck, I wish I would have learned this trick sooner, because then I could have got them. Oh, there's Fezmeister. The Feminizer. No, what happened was I kept like going to the campaign mode and setting it to a purple Sunstar person, but it would take like a month and a half to get one unlocked. So I'm like, God, this isn't a good way. It's taking way too fucking long, right? I can't wait a month and a half for each Sunstar hero. It's like, at this rate, if I want 2 or 3 Sunstar heroes, it'll take half the fucking year. So yeah, so I finally found the way. God, they're just kicking her ass. There, now we got some victories. Take this, Feminizer. Which team do I got? Oh yeah, let's swap him for there. Alright, let's show the viewers so we don't take too long. Keep everyone hanging. Alright, so what you do is you go to the hero chart, and you need a Sunstar hero quick, right? If you look at all these Sunstar heroes, this one you can't evolve to purple, this one you can't evolve to purple. You can even buy these at the store because you can't evolve them to purple, so there's no use there. But then you come into these two. Both of them can actually evolve to purple, like you can see there and there, or there and there. But the catch is, this guy, if you look where you can get him, the campaign mode, he isn't really available anywhere easy. Well, I guess general mode level 34. That's pretty easy. So you can pick between them if you want to use this guy or if you want to use this girl. And yeah, this girl is even easier because she's general mode level 23. So even if you're at a low level, you can unlock her no problem. So that's what happened, is I go to the board, set it to her for campaign mode, and look what happens. Because I have it set to her, oh fuck, pressed the wrong thing. Where is it? General mode? See, I went all the way back, set it to her. Now when I hit the claim button or the accelerate, oh, I failed there. Let's try one more time. See, even one of the accelerators will still get you one of these clones. And you're thinking, well, how is that any faster? Sometimes, like when I go to this one, or a lot of the times, come on, get off the screen. see where it says claim, and you have to usually wait for it to go up to like 200, 300, 400. Even when it's up to like 50 and it says claim, I'll hit the claim button and they'll give me like 2 or 3 frags of her, which is so much faster than the purple ones. Especially when you look how many copies you need to make her. Where is it? You only need 30. So I'm looking at like maybe 4 or 5 days, and then I can get enough to clone her up. So once I've cloned her, then I can just use the other ones that they sell at the store and boost her up to purple. Like shit, you can buy these guys for next to nothing. So you can buy a whole bunch of these guys and then use them to level up that girl to purple. Or you could buy, her. So you can buy a whole bunch of her, and then yeah, just use fragments of her to level up that other girl to purple. So that way you end up with like really fast resources to get the Sun Star purples. So yeah, sure, you have to buy these from the store to get the trick to work. But other than that, the campaign mode part of it, it's just so fast. Like, I don't know, has anyone been keeping track? I think I'm making like 2 or 3 copies of her each week. So it's ridiculous. Especially if you came to the campaign and you had the game on your cell phone and you just keep claiming it over and over like 5 times a day. Who knows? I bet you could even get enough frags to make her in like 2 days. Rather than having to wait a fucking month and a half, right? Like, dear God, waiting a month and a half is just stupid. So yeah, ever since I started doing that trick, now I got Sunstar clones whenever I want them. Especially because my resources for the store, they usually go up pretty quick. So yeah, that's the one trick I've been using lately, and God, is it working good so far. The only thing I was thinking, the negative part about this trick, is it will cut into my supply resources a bit for shopping. But really, how often do you use them for anything else, right? Especially these ones. The only thing that else that you could use it for is buying the purple potions, but they're kind of way overpriced. So I don't think it would really be worth buying the purple potions here anyways. And the expedition, a lot of these heroes, we don't really need that often. So if you're just going to be buying a whole bunch of this girl, yeah, you'll have enough. So that's my latest trick on how to get the Sunstar heroes. I might even do an exclusive video for it. Because yeah, Sunstar heroes are so hard to come by in this game. It's nice to actually know a way where I can finish quick. My specialty. Oh, thank God. That's good news. So yeah, best idiot, it turns out he was Kaminsky, Leland's #1 fan. So I'm glad you recovered from the virus, man. Everyone was worried about you. Last time Kaminsky was in the chat, he's like, oh shit, he's got the virus. So I was like, oh man. I know a lot of people ended up, well not, I know a few people that ended up hospitalized. Actually like 90% of the people I know that caught it were like better in a day or two. And even like old people, so I was surprised. But yeah, a couple I know with pre-existing conditions actually ended up on ventilators in the hospital. So yeah, they can be super serious. So everyone was worried that Kaminsky had croaked. But it's good to hear that he's back. Thank God. Alright, let's finish off the arena shit. No, I've got another friend who's actually in the hospital and he was even coughing up blood. He was saying he has like a pre-existing condition, so I'm hoping he's going to be okay. Now, I think he was playing it risky because he wasn't going for this. And I was like, man, if you had the pre-existing condition, like, that's where I would sort of be like, yeah, if you're already super healthy, that's where I'd be like, a little hesitant to take this. Or if you already have a bad heart condition that you're worried about making worse. I can't offer medical advice, but just in my opinion. That's basically where I was coming from too. Like, I really can't stand a lot of government stuff. Anytime the government says they got something for me, I'm like, go fuck yourself. It's like, I got something for you, government. No, but same thing. Like, I have a friend that works in a hospital, or a few friends at work, and I was like, man, if I worked in a hospital, I would definitely be getting this. Because yeah, like, not only are you going to lose your job, but also you're in a high risk environment like all the time. And I was thinking too, like, if the main reason I don't go for polio shots all the time is because I'm not usually drinking raw sewage. But if I had to go on to a trip where I was like going through countries where the only water you could get would be from like raw sewage, then I'd be like, yeah, then I'd probably go update my polio shot, right? I know you're not supposed to think like that for vaccines. You're supposed to just take them all and then not be like just picking and choosing, but I don't know. For me, the picking and choosing seems to make more sense. But I do a lot of things wrong, so just beware of that if you're taking my advice, which I'm not offering advice. Yeah, so how was Kaminsky? Did he have to wait a long, or did you have to go into the hospital, or how was that whole experience? I think you're allowed to type it in the chat. I don't even know. I know I'm not allowed to talk about it much, but maybe people in the chat are allowed. Now, I'm pretty sure that's why they banned talking about it on YouTube, because I was watching some YouTubers, and like, most of the YouTubers are like, oh, I caught it, and it was over in 2 days. Then they get their channel shut down. I was like, holy fuck, right? It's like you're really not allowed to tell anyone if it's mild. It's like if you were on a ventilator, they'd be like, oh yeah, tell everyone. But I get it, the government's trying to help, but I don't know, one of those things where it's like often when people try to help, that's when you got to be the most beware of what they're doing. Because good intentions tend to pave the road to hell. Alright, so yeah, what was the other video game news? Oh yeah, the Nintendo Switch drift problem. I'm still thinking I want to buy the Nintendo Switch, but I want to wait till they come out with a version that's not a portable handheld. And I'm probably going to wait forever and it'll never happen. And yeah, it makes good business sense by Nintendo, because man, if they can just keep releasing the Switch so that it breaks all the time, then yeah, then people have to buy it over and over again. And right now I'm looking at my shelf. I got like 100 games for 360 I haven't even played yet. So I'm like way behind on the games that I already have. Oh yeah, you'll never guess what happened with the TV I ordered. I'm like, oh, I'll never order stuff from the States because A, you have to ship it across the border, and then B, there's usually some huge duty import fee. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just order my TV from Walmart. So I'm like waiting and waiting for Walmart to ship my TV. I'm like, what's the deal? Why is it taking Walmart so long to ship my TV? And then I got the email that they're shipping it now. Guess where it's shipping from? The fucking States. Somewhere in like New Jersey or something. So I was like, dear God, man, if this thing arrives with a duty fee, I'm just going to be like, return it. I ordered it from Walmart in Canada. I'm not paying a fucking duty fee. Stupid fucking Walmart. I can't believe they shipped me a TV from the States. Dear God, sons of bitches. Yeah, and if it arrives with no duty fee, then I'll be like, alright, I'll accept the TV, but still, man, that's a long way for it to ship. Hopefully it doesn't arrive and it's broken because it had to be shipped for so fucking far. Well, even New Jersey isn't that far away, but still, going across the border. That's what I was wondering. They kept telling me it was going to take till November to get here. I'm like, November? Well, what the fuck, man? I ordered it from Walmart. The Walmart's like a block from my house. Why the hell would it take from November to get here? No, my brother was telling me that I bought one of the worst brands of TV. And I'm like, well, what the fuck, man? I'm buying the cheapest TV you can get. What did you expect? Like a fucking high-end brand name? Now, if anyone's wondering, the parts to fix my old TV still haven't arrived, so that's basically why I went and ordered a new TV. I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm missing out on the Raptors games. Speaking of, oh yeah, it looks like it's over already. And then even so, I very rarely get to watch the Raptors game because I'm so busy making YouTube content, so getting this new TV was kind of a waste. But at least if I invite some ladies over and we do a Netflix and chill date, I can show off that I have a big TV. That'll be the only big thing I got. Just kidding. Gotta have something big. No, I'll have a big gut. No, I'm just kidding. No, hopefully the exercise mat's gonna arrive and I'll be able to get abs by spring. That'll be sweet. Alright, I'm just gonna start clicking it fast. I'm sick of fucking waiting. This is too slow. Hurry the fuck up. Yeah, I'm just hoping I don't wake up tomorrow having like a huge swelling on my arm. I don't know if anyone else has experienced it, but like when you're younger, you tend to heal better. And I was always like, oh, what could really happen when you get older? Now I started to realize that like I'm getting to my mid 40s now, so it's like, yeah, when I get injured, sometimes it's like way worse for the same injury. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'll swell up worse. Bones will actually feel like they're chipped or broken, where before it's like it would just be like a painful for a couple days and then go away. So yeah, I don't know what it is. Once you reach your mid 40s, you can really start to feel it. Or I guess some people are telling me they could feel it in their 30s, but I never had that issue. It wasn't until my mid 40s I'm like, yeah, now when I stub my toe, it actually hurts for days rather than just a couple hours. So it's something to look forward to. Ah, fuck, I should have played the feminizer. They keep giving me the hardest battles in the first fragment, so I'm going to start playing the middle one. There we go. Yeah, because they keep putting the feminizer in the middle, so let's do that. And I definitely don't want to play Regal. Oh, fuck. Now they switched it up. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to ask the viewers' help too. Let's go to the spot where I can ask for help. I was like, see the amount of heroes that I got in my team? Like the gold heroes? Do you see any combinations for reds that I should be making? Just give everyone a quick look at how many golds I got. So that's actually not that many golds. So that's why I'm thinking there really isn't any options for red heroes that I overlooked. But you can see I'm damn close to a new red, as I got the ingredients already, made gold trump. I've got, what is it, the 3... Oh yeah, here's the other heroes I got for purples. And then yeah, I've got this, enough fragments to make him gold. So that's 2 of the 3. And Peaceman, I'm only 1 Peaceman away from an extra red hero. Yeah, so once I get this last Peaceman, we'll be able to make another red Frankenstein, and we can consume him. So I'll need the viewer's advice. Who should I give the red star to? Should I give it to Sea King, Monk, Audi? Or I was thinking, who else? Maybe, yeah, we should really give it to Sekhmet, because we could see Sekhmet with 2 stars, man. She's just destroying people. That's what I was thinking. What I should do is consume, what is it, Tengu into her. Oh no, because they make a good team. But still, fuck, man. I wish I had some extra red heroes, fire heroes. Yeah, so yeah, let's show off the rest of the purples I got, so then the viewers can see who I can make gold as well. We almost were like 1 or 2 Elizabeths away from making this guy into the next Wind of Fury, so that'll be good.
Your bets are in vain, because I always...
We got enough to make him gold. Well, I've already made Rasputin gold so many times that I don't think I'm going to bother again. Wright Brothers. Yeah, we're getting damn close to Genghis Khan. I want 2 of him. I got enough to make a gold, what is it, Arena Girl? As soon as I get the next, what's that guy? Son of the Black Hole. So that's one that's coming soon. We got shitloads of the Nurse. Even shitloads of Robins. Cleopatra's. We're 1 Moriarty away. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to show too. Yeah, see all the extra Sun Stars? I'm just popping off the Sun Star heroes like crazy now. Made 2 in like the past 2 weeks. Yeah, so it's like 1 week I can make a Sun Star hero. Where before it was like a month and a fucking half. So I've definitely sped that process up. Yeah, we're gonna make another gold Jane Austen soon. We just need one more of this guy. Oh, that's gonna be good. Once we can make him gold, that'll be epic. Oh shit, we got lots of green heroes to get rid of. Let's go to the Institute. Yeah, so what does everyone think about my Sun Star trick? Is it worth doing, or is it a bad trick? Very bad. Whoops. Smart convert. It's very smart to convert. Depends what you're converting to. Now, I remember when I was in high school, or no, after high school, I was considering converting to Islam for a while to try out the religion to see if I liked it or not. Then I found out that the penalty for leaving Islam in some countries is death. So I'm like, oh God, I was glad I didn't try that. I know it's probably not that serious in every country where you go to convert, but man, dumb. Almost made another dumb mistake. No, I was like really into Muhammad Ali at the time, and yeah, he was trying to convince a whole bunch of people to convert, so I was like, hey, maybe I should try it. I think that's what Lindsay Lohan did for a while too. She tried converting. I don't know if she had left or she remained. No, because when I was younger, I was like, hey, let's try out every religion. See which one I like best. Alright, so let's see. 120. Close. No, because there is some parts of Islam I like. I think that's with every religion. Some parts I like, some parts not so much. Alright, so this guy's just going to destroy us. And let's try the auto battle trick. See if that'll work. I can't do it, man. That's just too stupid of a lineup. Alright, let's try that. See if we do any damage. Alright, Alec McQueen is here. He says it's a good trick. He uses the same one. Well, that's good news. I was hoping I didn't come up with another horrible idea. Again. Yeah, I was like so tired today. I don't know if it was because I was feeling down in the dumps. It was like one of those days I just wanted to sleep the whole day. I was like, God, what a waste. I don't want to spend my whole life just sleeping. Usually I can blame weed for it. I'm like, oh, it's the weed. It keeps making me tired. No, I think it's laziness was making me tired. Spending too much time inside doing nothing. Oh, fuck you, man. Everyone dies. You sons of bitches. Let's try that. Holy shit, are we at an hour and a half streaming already? That's crazy. Yeah, no wonder the Raptors game is over. It's been over for like a half hour or even longer. Alright, let's try the skip trick. No! Did we kill anyone? If I had to guess, no. Yeah, we did not kill anyone. You sons of bitches. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh yeah, I got some news from some people I know up north, and they were telling me that the Aurora Borealis might be visible at southern locations today, so that'd be pretty sweet. I've never really seen it, except for that one weird time by the Grand River, and we're not really sure what that was. I don't think it was the Aurora Borealis. It was like a giant net made out of fucking smoke and lightning, so yeah, whatever that net was, I don't think it was the Aurora Borealis. But yeah, it'd be nice to see it for real life one day. Yeah, I keep thinking that'd be nice if one day I could move up north. I'm really starting to get sick of the city because I used to like the city for certain aspects, but now that I can't use any of those aspects because I lost all my human rights, there really is no point living in the city anymore. Like I can't go to bars, can't go to nightclubs, can't go to restaurants, can't go to stores, can't ride the bus, can't fucking ride the trains. If I can't do any of that shit anymore, it's like, what the hell am I doing in the city? Just watching everyone else have fun. It's like, oh, that's good. It's like, oh, all you had to do is inject experimental things and you can have all your human rights back. It's like, oh, how nice. Alright, tavern tasks. We're getting close to the vibe rooms. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so let's beat some more of the arena. But before we do, we'll just run the Vaporizer commercial. I'll be right back. I need to take a little break to breathe. Alright, welcome back everyone. Oh yeah, and I got some good news about my Vaporizer. I started adding the commercials to it, to my other projects, like videos about video games and videos about fight stuff and sports stuff. And yeah, more and more people keep signing up to it, so we're inching closer and closer, like a turtle trying to win a race, or the tortoise. But yeah, eventually we'll reach that 1,000 viewer mark, or 1,000 subs to that. And once we do, boom, then I'm going to try launching the Vaporizer. I probably could get away with launching it sooner, but I'd rather get rid of them all quick rather than like slowly get rid of them, so that's probably another mistake. Alright, speaking of mistakes, before we battle this, let's go do another mistake where we'll give the sponsor message.
Today's mistakes were brought to you by Crack. Crack. It'll fuck you up.
Excuse me. Jeez, that orange juice is making me burp. I'll blame that. Oh yeah, the Toronto Raptors, man. They ever got a teammate? Kyle Lowry's protege. He's fucking the team over again, where he just bitches and bitches at the refs. He's like, oh, it's all the refs' fault. I'm like, no, man, it's not the refs' fault. It's you. It's like, man, I don't understand. That's what Kyle Lowry used to always do, and I hated it so much. That's the main reason I was so glad that he was gone from the team. And now we got his protege doing the exact same thing that he used to do. That's fucking annoying as hell. But oh well. Who knows? Maybe we'll get him traded next. That'd be sweet. Oh, the Hand of Midas. Forgot to get that. Let's see. Do we actually have more battles of this? No. We got to there. And we got stuck. Alright, so yeah. We beat that as much as we can today. Pardon the pun. Alright, advanced clone, ordinary clone. Maybe we should make the advanced one. Let's check. It's free after 11 hours. Yeah, so we can just... Oh, wait. 12 hours would put it to... Oh, yeah, that put it to 10 a.m. So we can just wait for that one. Yeah, that's what I was going to show you, everyone. The next event that's coming is the scroll burn for Santa. And we're getting damn close to enough Santa frags to make Santa again. So, yeah, once we have enough to make Santa, that'll be sweet. Because then, yeah, who's Santa used for? I'm pretty sure we're going to use him for Bifel. Or we'll use him for DNA. Let's check. Yeah, because Santa needs Bifel. And yeah, hopefully the next exchange ticket will have one of these guys. And if that's the case, we're going to be adding Bifel to our team very shortly. That'll be sweet. Or we could use Santa and link him in DNA. Who is it that links him with DNA again? I think it was Genie. Let's check.
Please state your wishes.
Yeah, Santa is one of the DNA for Genie. So if they don't give us the ingredients for Bifel right away, we'll be able to just use it for Genie. But when you look, it only has a dizziness effect. So that's not really that great, but it's better than nothing. And what's his? Ooh, that'd be nice. If I could reduce the attacks by 40%, yeah, that'd be sick. But I don't think I've ever made that guy. Or maybe I did and consumed him. Probably not. Let's check if we ever made him. Yeah, fuck, man. We can make this guy right now if we wanted to. Should we make this guy? Why not, right? We got all the Dariuses. Let's do it. Well, let's see. Can we actually make Darius gold? Let me check. Or maybe it's a waste, right? Didn't someone say we're supposed to save the Dariuses for some other clone? Where is he? Darius. Yeah, I think we can make him, unless we don't have a Hitler. Let's check if we got Hitler or not. Suki would know. Do we have Hitler? I do not believe we do.
Only in fairy tales does the one you love tell you.
Fuck, I always hit that when I'm trying to go there.
Mortals can never kill me. Feel the
No, so we don't even have Hitler yet. So I guess we won't be making that guy today, sadly. But hopefully when we do the scroll burning, we'll win a Hitler. Yeah, see, Alec is saying Scorpion King is a good one to make. So once we get Hitler, we should make him. Hopefully when the clone event comes up, we burn some scrolls, we'll win a Hitler. No, that doesn't sound good, but we will win Hitler. Alright, let's see. Now, the Hitler jokes never go over well, so I try to steer clear of those. Try. Yeah, because really, I've been stuck in this dungeon level for so long. We really got to find a way to beat it. Man, it pisses me off so much every time I play it and get our asses kicked. Let's try switching that around. Can Alice survive long enough? Boom. Oh, come on, Tengu. Live, man. Live. Oh, fuck, man. Suzo died. You piece of shit. Fuck. Pause, man. Try that again. Come on, Suzo. What's your problem? Can't you just live? Is it that much to ask? Live, damn you. Alright, so while this battle plays out a little bit, let's get a quick message from the patrons. Alright, thanks again, Suki, Dan, Jim, Ray, Travis, and everyone at Patreon. Really appreciate it. Oh, fuck, man. Tengu, you died again. You piece of shit. Why can't you just survive? It's like, is that too much to ask? Fuck that round. Let's try this one. Yeah, I was playing this one yesterday, and we got him down to like one hit. I was like, what the fuck, man? I used to be able to beat Team 1, no problem. Stronger I get, the harder it is to beat it. Oh, it didn't sound good. Yeah, I really got to go outside and start doing some biking. I think if I do more biking, that'll help cheer me up. Because usually biking all the time, that really does cheer me up. I don't know, I've been biking since I was like 3 or 4 years old. So it's like, yeah, biking every day. And then as soon as I stop doing it, I can definitely feel my legs getting weaker. Then my spirits drop. So I got to get back into more biking. I don't know, something about biking just makes me feel so alive. I think what it is, the rush of like riding with no hands, weaving between obstacles that are near death, makes me feel so alive. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. Maybe for something to cheer me up is I'm going to upgrade my bike with a faster gear ring. So I can go back to like biking at 40 kilometers an hour. Like average cruising speed. Right now my average cruising speed dropped down to like 20 because I got such a shitty gear ring. I don't know, for some reason on these downhill bikes they put really shitty gear rings. Well, I think it's because it's made for going up steep hills. Yeah, see, look at this, man. We're just destroying Van Gogh. Famous last words. Yeah, and once Van Gogh's dead, then I should just be able to pound on that other guy and kill him without worrying about my team dying. Oh, there we go. One more hit for Van Gogh. Go, Van Gogh. Yes, Van Gogh's dead. I'm pretty sure we're going to beat it this time. Not the full thing, but at least we'll beat the first round. Yeah, I think this is the best I've ever done defeating this one. Finally, the game found a way to cheer me up. Usually just beating the first round of this makes me happy because I remember how long it took me to actually figure out how to beat it, at least the first round. Then we'll check how badly does our second team die and if there's anything we could do to save them. Yeah, look at that, man. We just slaughtered him this time. That looked like a flawless victory, eh? Boom! Take that! Alright, see how we do the second round. We've never done well in the second round, so... Like, look at this team. That team in the second round looks so good. How come we're dying? Oh yeah, it's because these guys can just kill us so quick. See, this is one reason I didn't want to burn Augie, is look at, like, he's really my only tank for the second team. If I burn him, who's going to be the tank? Sea King? Oh man, look at Sea King, eh? He dies in one hit. Oh, and there goes Augie before anyone could heal. Piece of shit. See, that's where George is like, see? Should have had the speed boot equipped on him. Yeah, because if he would have been able to go faster and heal everyone, we might have had a chance. Wow, that was horrible. But at least we beat the first round. Alright, let's really finish off this arena today. I know it's a lot of clicks to make. And did we do... Yeah, before we do the last clicks for this, let's get a check on the affiliate links. I'll finish these quick today. Patreon, Society 6, finishing quick, my specialty. Come t-shirts, bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hido TV pays you to watch videos, swag bucks to shop, GameKit to try games, and free Bitcoin as a wallet system, including BetFury. If you want to open free loot boxes, then try out those. Just stay clear of the gambling if you're a gambling addict. And remember that you need to follow all your regional laws, including for the virtual maid sex machine. It's for adults and men only, but if you want a $10 off coupon code for a purchase of $150 or more, just type in Lying BS. That's LYNBSN. And check out my website. New updates coming soon. Alright, I think that was a new record for finishing that quick. No, it's nice. I think after cutting weed out of my diet, or smoking, vaporing diet, or whatever you want to call it, consumption habits, it is getting a little bit easier to concentrate on some things. Not all things, but some. The only thing I really miss about weed is being able to sleep properly. I think I'm almost starting to sleep properly, but as I said that, I fucking needed so many naps today. But I don't think that was actually generally from being tired. That was just from being too lazy. That's what I miss about weed too, is once you quit weed, it gives you a hell of a boost of energy, helps you lose weight. So if you don't do weed, then you can never quit it. But that's really bad for you as far as I know. I've heard like those chemical imbalances are not good for your body. Probably not good for your liver either. Someone was asking me if it's worse to smoke weed for your liver or worse to drink alcohol. And I was thinking, yeah, drinking alcohol is definitely bad for your liver, but I think smoking weed is also bad for it. I could be wrong. Because really it's something that your body has to process, another toxin, so kind of does seem like it would be bad for both booze and weed. Alright, let's just click it quick. Tired of doing it slow. Sometimes doing it slow and making it last long isn't as great. Get your mind out of the gutter. No, I actually had today off work for the Canadian Thanksgiving, but I'm back to work tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to record tomorrow. Really depends on how busy my day is. If I get completely drained from work, then yeah, it's a lot harder. And yeah, really what I gotta do is finish those Fan Expo videos. If I can get those going, where they boost up my channel with like a couple more thousand subs and I get more regular views to boost up my revenue, then I really could cut back on how many days I need to work at my regular day job. That'd be sweet. So I think that's the one I need to focus on. Focus on getting the Fan Expo videos done. It could be another case where I'll update the Fan Expo videos and we'll only get like 100 views on each one, but I think it's the biggest chance I got right now. Oh, and I got some good news too. The portable microphone system that I ordered from China, they gave me a message today that it's actually arrived in Canada. So hopefully that's the truth, and we'll be getting that in the mail soon. And then I have no excuse. I really got to go out and start filming some more travel vlogs. I know it won't be traveling far. It'll just be like local travel vlogs, but for people that are looking to travel to Canada, I should have some more videos about that soon. What the fuck, man? Why do we keep dying? Did I change the team? No. Alright, let's just click it quick. Try to finish it. Come on, Doctor Strange. God, we can't even beat Doctor Strange anymore. He must have altered his team or his items or something. Now he's unbeatable. Lucky we beat him when we had the chance. Yeah, yesterday was pretty freaky. When I was like finishing doing some late night streaming, I heard a whole bunch of really loud noises coming from outside. So I went around like outside looking, couldn't find what it was coming from, but I kept hearing the noise. So I think it was just an animal like digging through trash or something, but I was like, man, nothing like really spooky noises outside to make you wonder. If I had to guess, it was probably skunks going through people's garbage. There we go. Feminizer's back. Let's see if we can beat them a few times. Oh, there the game crashed. Son of a bitch. Alright, so I think we better wrap up because, yeah, I can't record too long. We're almost at the 2 hour mark, but that's what we'll try to do tomorrow. Finish off the arena battles. I don't think we have that many left to go. And what else will we do? It'll only be Tuesday, so we'll still have a few more days to go to the scroll burning. So I think we'll work on the campaign. We'll try to maybe work on the dungeon. And if anyone in the chat finds ways that we can make new heroes, just let me know in the Discord or the YouTube chat. We might try that tomorrow as well. Alright, so thanks everyone for watching. If you happen to get any purple hero frags in your vaporizer and it tastes like shit, give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. Just make sure never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life. Bye for now.
And no, I didn't forget. Let's give everyone a shout out in the chat, especially Kaminsky. It's good to hear Kaminsky's back. Augusto Pasco Basilio, Warzard the Board Time Lord. Thanks for watching the Amico video. Really appreciate that. If anyone else wants to do it and give it a like, it helps. Kurga, thanks for asking how I'm doing. Yeah, I'm doing better today because we got the episode recorded. Went pretty good. Best Idiot. Oh yeah, that's Kaminsky. So thanks again. Augusto, Warzard, Best Idiot, Warzard. Oh, and Alec McQueen. Yeah, thanks for the advice saying that Sunstar hero is a good trick. That's good to know. Alright, thanks again everyone. Bye for now. See you later. Oh yeah, and happy Thanksgiving. Try not to eat too much turkey. Later.